Dear students, today we'll learn subtraction in different number system. When I write 10 here, that means to the base 10. I write 8 here to the base 8. I write 16 here to the base 16. That means decimal, octal and hexadecimal. Before we discuss this subtraction process in different number system, let me just remind you that when we talk about decimal number system, octal number system and hexadecimal, till 7 the count is same. 0 to 7 the count is same. In decimal actually it goes 0 to 9 and then it becomes 1 0. In octal it goes from 0 to 7 and then it becomes 1 0. And in hexadecimal it goes till F and then becomes 1 0. That means since it is in decimal, we have got digit from 0 to 9 and then 10 comes. Where in octal we come from 0 to 7, 8 digits in all. And then we come to 10. In hexadecimal we reach till F and then we get 1 0. Now what a simple meaning here is, if we just go the decimal wise, if I have 10 in decimal, it is equivalent to 12 in octal, it is equivalent to A in hexadecimal. Similarly, 12 in decimal equal to 14 in octal equal to C in hexadecimal and so on. That means F is nothing but 15 in hexadecimal, which is clear from here also, and 17 is its octal equivalent. Let us understand the concept of subtraction. Subtraction process is exactly very simple as we do in our earlier classes, rather in the 10th, 11th classes, whatever, 9th, 10th classes. Let us see how it goes. Let us understand the decimal one and then we can, I think, apply immediately to octal as well as hexadecimal. Now see very carefully. Whenever subtraction is there and we have to subtract a bigger number from a smaller number, then we always have to take a borrow. And we should know that if I take 1 from here, exactly I am taking 10. If I take 1 from here, exactly I am taking 8. And if I am taking 1 from here, exactly I am taking 16. I need not to tell, you can see the equivalence. Again I repeat, when I take 1 from here, exactly it is 10. When I take 1 from here, it is exactly 8. And when I take 1 from here, exactly it is 16. Because when I say 1 0 in decimal, it is exactly 1 0. When I say 1 0 in octal, exactly it is 8. And when I say 1 0 in hexadecimal, is exactly 1. It is exactly 16, because after F, it will be nothing but 1 0. So keeping that in mind, let us see the subtraction part. Now in decimal, we know when 6 is to be subtracted from 5, and 6 being greater than 5, we will take carry from here. Rather, we will borrow from here. And then 5 plus 1 will become 15. 15 minus 6 will be nothing but 15 minus 6 will be nothing but 9. Correct? Similarly, since 1 is being taken from it, become 2. Again, subtracting 4 from 2, it is not possible. We will make it 12. From 12, when you subtract 4, we get nothing but 8. Now it becomes 6. 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. This is subtraction in decimal, which you already know. What you have to understand here is, when you take a borrow, you have to take the value of 10. Similarly, when you take a borrow here, you have to take the value of 8. And when you take the borrow here, you have to take the value of 16. That's the only logic you have to apply. Let us see the case here now. It is 6 to be subtracted from 5. Since we are an octal, 6 is more than 5, so you have to borrow. You take a borrow. Borrow will be nothing but 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. 13 minus 6 is nothing but 7. Similarly, here it remains 2. Again, you take a borrow because 4 is more than 2. So it becomes 12. Sorry. 8 plus 2 will become 10. 10 minus 4 is nothing but 6. And then it becomes 6. 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. So this is a subtraction in decimal. This is subtraction in octal. Let's go to the hexadecimal now. So it is 6 to be subtracted from 5 again. But since 6 is greater than 5, it is a borrow. Now borrow will be 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 minus 6 is nothing but 15. So we have to write here f. You can see here it is 15. Similarly, now this is 2. Again 2 is lesser than 4. We have to take a borrow again. 16 plus 2 is nothing but 18. 18 minus 4 is nothing but 14. 14 you can see from here is nothing but e. So it will be e. Similarly, now what remains is, this is 6. 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. You can see this is subtraction in decimal, subtraction in octal, subtraction in hexadecimal. It's very clear that as the base changes, the value of subtraction also changes. So the combination of number remains same. Thank you.